Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jaya Radha Madhava
Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Ananda Gori Vaishnavrinda ki
Jai.
Sat Goswami Prabhu ki
Jai.
Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki
Jai.
Prem Si Kapo Si Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki
Jai.
Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gopi Gopi Go Shama Kun Radha Kun Giri Govardhan ki Braja Gomi Vrindavan Dham ki Sri Radhi Mayapur Dham ki Sri Jagannath Puri Dham ki Ganga Maya Jamuna Maya ki Srimati Vrindadevi Tulsi Maharani ki Srimati Bhakti Devi Sri Harinam Sankirtan ki Sri Iskcon Temple Dham ki Sri Sri Panchatattva Prabhu ki Sri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maharani ki Jai Gaur Prema. All glories to the Son. All glories to the Son. All glories to the Son. All glories, all glories, all glories to Sri Guru. The Gauram, glories to Sri Guru. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurun Militam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manubhistam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Sayam Rupa Gadamayam Dadati Saranandira Tadadanastrinandam Jayavadam Yache Puna Puna Srimad Rupa Padam Ujjodhalisyam Janmadannani Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Panchakalpadurubhyascha Kripasindravayamcha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. So requested by all the devotees today, we're going to have Braj Katha. I was thinking where to go but as soon as I look up, I see all these beautiful pictures of Damodar Leela. So we'll go to Goku. There's 12 different forests in Braj. On the eastern bank of the Jamuna, we have Bhadravan, Pandirvan, Belvan, also known as Srivan. And we have Lohavan and Gokul Mahavan. This forest also has two names, Gokul and Mahavan. On the western bank of Jamuna, then we have Madhuvan, Talavan, Kabudvan, biggest Vrindavan, the big one, Kamyavan. Then, Ulavan, and one tiny forest, Kediravan. So that's 7 and 5 is 12 different forests of Braj. So today we'll go to Gokul, because in Gokul is a very beautiful place called Ukal Bandha. Ukal means the wooden grinding mortar, and Bandhan means to bind. It's like bind. So there Krishna was bound to the wooden grinding mortar. And I'm very happy to announce that some devotees from Bahrain have formed a trust, and this has been a very simple place, hardly any development there at all, but it's such an important place, especially in our Sampradaya, because we're very fond of Kartik month, and the whole month of Kartik has become known as Damodar because of this Leela. Dama means rope and Udar means waist, belly. So Krishna was tied around the belly. In fact, I was just in Sri Rangam last year, and we met Murli Bhatt, who was the descendant of who was Gopal Bhatta's father? Anyways, the son of Gopal Bhatta's father. And he was very happy that some Iskcon devotees, he said, when I see Iskcon devotees, I feel like my family is. In fact, he said, we're actually Gaudiya Sri Vaishnavas because of Gopal Bhatta Goswami. And it's actually Sri Ranganath, he's actually Krishna. He's first of all, he has two hands. And second of all, we can see the mark of Mother Yasoda tied a rope around his belly. Where the pujaris were right there, we can see the mark. So Sri Ranganath is actually Krishna. So anyway, this is a very important lila for our sampradaya. So what happened was Mother Yasoda was very upset that everybody in Braj was complaining about her love. That her lala comes to their houses and steals our buttermilk and yogurt. And Mother Yasoda said, Adi Sakya, what do you think? In our house we have no buttermilk and yogurt? My Patidev, my husband, Nanda Baba, he has got 9 lakhs of cows. Mature knows the meaning of 1 lakh? 100,000. So 9 lakhs means almost 1 megabyte. Doodh, dahi, makhan, ghee, ye sab nadi ke barabar hamara ghar par baithi rehti hai. These things are flowing in our house like river. Why my lala will go to someone else's house to steal? It must be that the servant girls, they don't make the butter properly. It's so hard to get good help these days. Even 5,000 years ago, Mother Yasoda had this complaint. So tomorrow is Diwali, because this pastime happened in Diwali, which is the very middle of the month of Kartik. Therefore, the whole month of Kartik has become known as Damodar. So she said, tomorrow's Diwali, I will give all the girls day off. And I will personally churn the milk, churn the butter, and Lala won't have to go to steal somewhere else. So that night, Mother Yasoda, she heated up the milk to make yogurt. Because in Braj, we don't scrape off the cream and turn it into yogurt. And turn it into butter. We take the whole milk, turn it into yogurt, and turn it into butter. You can come sometime. Every spring in February we have our Vindakun festival. And we have everybody getting a chance to turn yogurt into butter. We have American gopis and German gopis and Russian gopis and Ukrainian gopis and gopas also, Swiss gopas and British gopas, and everyone getting a hand at turning yogurt into butter. And I've heard that that butter that's made from the yogurt rather than from the cream is much more healthy for you. So Mother Yasoda heated up the milk, and she put the yogurt culture, and she set the milk for making yogurt. Now the next morning, she wants to churn the butter. Now all the mothers know, and anyone who's going to become mother someday, you can learn something from Mother Yasoda, but you learn soon enough. You can't get anything done around the house as long as the children are awake. So Mother Yasoda, she put her lala to rest, singing beautiful lullabies. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Lala was sound asleep. Then she poured all the yogurt. She went into the butter churning room. She poured all the yogurt into a big butter churning pot. Because we have a special pot. It has to be very thick and strong because we're going to put this wooden rod inside with little spokes on it. So it's a very heavy pot. And 2 ropes are tied to the wall, and 1 rope Mother Yasoda puts around like this. Then makes a sound just like a mridanga drum. And Mother Yasoda, she has so many bangles. I always feel so unhappy when they come to us. Nobody has bangles. Only Kusa does that. Actually, on my Krikama, I warn people that tomorrow you can't come on the bus without bangles. So her bangles going ching, ching, ching like this kartal. And Mother Yasoda, she's chanting the names of Krishna. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. So Mridanga is there, Kartal is there, Holy Name is there. This is Nam Sankirtan. And Prabhupada told us one time that as soon as you chant Hare Krishna, then Radha and Krishna go, oh, someone is chanting our name. Immediately their attention is attracted. Prabhupada explained the trick is that you chant so nicely with so much love and devotion that Radha and Krishna will say, oh, someone is chanting our name, let us go and see who it is. So Mother Yasoda, she's chanting in Vatsalya praying kirtan, or ordinary kirtan Prabhupada attracts Radha and Krishna. We can't imagine what Vatsalya praying kirtan is. So how Krishna is going to sleep when Vatsalya praying kirtan is going? So he woke up. But his bed is very tall, and he is very small. He's looking all around how to get down. He couldn't figure out how to get down. So he put his legs over the end of the bed, but it's so far down he can't touch. And now he's so far down he can't pull himself up either. He's stuck there like this. He can't pull himself up, he's afraid to go down. He began to cry. But brrr, brrr, ching, ching, this kirtan is going on, Mother Yasoda can't hear him crying. So anyway, anyhow, he finally gave up and dropped down. Then he ran to the butter churning room. And that person who's churning the hearts of everyone in the whole universe, he was trying to stop the churning rod of Mother Yasoda. And Mother Yasoda thought, oh, this Lala is too hungry. He wants some? No. So she stopped her churning, she put him on her lap, she pressed her breast into his mouth and began to feed him. And Mother Yasoda was just seeing this beautiful face, just see this face. This beautiful face is there. Little pearl-like drops of milk are slipping from the side of his mouth. She's just in complete ecstasy. She forgot everything. She even forgot that in the kitchen there's some milk boiling to make sweets for Lala. She was just seeing the beautiful face of Gopal. So suddenly that milk began to boil over. At least that's what we read in Srimad Bhagavatam. Our acharyas have milked out the essence of nectar of this pastime. And they have written in their tikas, their commentaries, that actually what happened was that milk was thinking that Krishna, he has unlimited love for Maya. And Maya, she has unlimited love for Lala. She will go on giving milk, he will go on drinking, she will go on giving, he will go on drinking. This will go on forever. I will never get offered to Krishna. What is the use of my life? He decided to suicide himself by jumping into the fire. Meanwhile, Mother Yasoda, she smelled that smell. We all know that smell. So she put Krishna down. Actually, she tried to put Krishna down. We have a saying in English, like a monkey on your back. In Colombia, when I was there, we had a little monkey on our farm. And you can't put him down, he's on your back, and you try to put him down, the tail goes around your neck, the one hand grabs one arm, the other hand grabs the other arm, another hand grabs the sika. You can't get them off your back. So Lala, he put his two legs around Mother Yasoda's arm, he grabbed her choti, her braid, like that, he grabbed her hand with his other hand. Anyway, anyhow, with great difficulty, Mother Yasoda put him down on the ground and she ran to the kitchen. And we read in Srimad Bhagavatam that she pulled out some wood and sprinkled some water to stop the milk from boiling over. That's what we read. But our acharyas have explained that actually what happened, that milk was sinking, that Mother Yasoda, she had the perfection of life. Krishna in his most attractive form as Gopal is drinking milk from her breast. We can't even imagine the great fortune of Mother Yasoda. All we can say is, Ma Yasoda ki jai. But she's not worried about her own self. She's worried about the Vaishnava. This milk is a devotee who's going to be offered the sweets. She's not concerned. She has the perfection of life, but she's not concerned about her own happiness. She's concerned about the happiness of the Vaishnavas. Seeing Mother Yasoda's extraordinary love for the Vaishnavas, the milk jumped back into the pot. Decided not to suicide himself. Meanwhile, Lala is there in the butter churning room. And he was very upset that I was drinking milk so sweetly from my Mother Yasoda that she just threw me on the ground like this and ran away. Lala's become upset. Now this is very interesting because we understand that Mother Yasoda, she's the symbol of bhakti. And we know Rupa Goswami has said, what is that? Anya vilasita sunyam jnana karnadi navritam anukugena krishnanu shilana anukul. Bhakti is done anukul. Now Krishna has become upset, so how can this be bhakti? Just like in Mathura there was Kamsa. He was 24 hours a day thinking of Krishna. Eating, sleeping, walking, talking, drinking. He was constantly thinking of Krishna. I'm envious of Kamsa. 24 hours a day he was thinking of Krishna. Just like his servant, he brought him a glass of water, nice silver cup, reflecting all the colors of the palace and sparkling. And Kamsa, he saw something shining and colorful is coming. He immediately called out, guards, guards, kill him, Krishna has come, that dust has come, that rascal has come, kill him, kill him. The servant said, hey Maharaj, I just brought some water. When I do Prikrama and Braj, especially when it's not hot, when it is hot, then all the devotees are asking, Prabhu, where's water? We're wanting to hear Krishna Katha, but everybody's thinking about water. Prabhu, where's water? This is a difference between us and the Goswamis. As Goswamis were running, we read in that beautiful song, Hey Radhe Vrajadevi Ke Chalalite, Hey Nanda Sunu Kuta. Kuta means where? Oh Nanda Sutta, oh Radharani. Vrajadevi, oh Lalita, where are you? On the bank of the Jamuna, on the Govardhan hill, beneath the Kadamba tree? This is the Goswamis. Where is Radha? Where is Krishna? Where are you? And we come to Braj, Prabhu, where's water? Prabhu, where's the bathroom? There's a difference between us and Goswamis. But Kant, even seeing water, he's seeing Krishna. His cook made a nice feast, nice green paneer, spinach paneer, palak paneer sabji, red tomato chutney, yellow puris, nice white rice, all very colorful preparations he made. He had it on a nice silver thali with silver katoris, everything with a few flowers to decorate. And he brought Kamsa's lunch. From a distance, Kant saw something colorful and shining is coming. He called out, guards, guards, kill him, Krishna has come, that rascal's come, that dust has come, kill him. Now tell me the truth, on the Sunday feast, when you see that nice, juicy gulab jamun sitting on your plate, do you remember Krishna? But Kant, even seeing his lunch, he's remembering Krishna. He has two wives, Asti and Prati. They decorated themselves very nicely, nice crown and nice jewelry and nice sari and everything. They came before their Lord. From a distance, Kam saw something, somebody's coming. He called out, guards, Krishna, Balaram, both of them have come, both both rascals have come, kill them. His wife said, Are, it's us, your wives. Now tell me the truth, when you see your wife, do you see Krishna? But Kant's even seeing his wives, he's seeing Krishna and Balaram. He's so Krishna conscious. But
is that the ghastly rasa?
Huh?
Is that the ghastly rasa?
Yeah, that's what we're getting to. His Kamsa's desire is to kill Krishna. So his Krishna consciousness is not considered bhakti because it's pratikul. It's not anukul, it's pratikul. Anukul means favorable. He's pratikul, he wants to kill Krishna. Now Mother Yasoda is making Krishna upset. But her desire was to save the milk, to serve Krishna. So her desire was anukul. So this is also bhakti. Though he's become upset, he's still considered bhakti. So then he thought what to do. He's very upset. I was drinking milk so nicely. My Maya just threw me on the ground like this and ran away. Now I said that butter churning pot is very thick. It's not easy to break. But in the kitchen we have this nice heavy stone for grinding the spices, for grinding the palak, the spinach, for the paneer sabji. That's very heavy stone. So he took that stone and pow! He made a big hole in the butter churning pot. And half churned butter and whey went all over the floor. Big mess. Then Lali thought, oh, I'm in big trouble. So he ran out of the butter churning room. As he ran out of the butter churning room, he saw in the storeroom, there's pots of butter from the day before hanging. So he forgot about running away. He went there, but the pots are very high. So he took the wooden grinding mortar and he climbed on top. He untied that pot, brought it down, and he ran into the courtyard and he began to eat the butter. Meanwhile, Mother Yasoda cleaned up the mess in the kitchen and she came back to the butter churning room, and there's a big mess in the butter churning room. And you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure everything out. There's these little buttery footprints going out of the butter churning room, going in the storeroom. There's little buttery footprints all over the ukal, the grinding mortar. Little buttery footprints going out to the courtyard. So the way the courtyard, Mother Yasoda, she grabbed a stick. Now Krishna was eating the butter, he's having a good time. And those of you who've been to Vrindavan, you know that as soon as there's something to eat, who comes? Monkeys. So all the monkeys came. And Krishna thought, in my previous incarnation, these monkeys, they did so much service, and I didn't give them anything. At least this time, let me give them a little butter. So he began to feed butter to all the monkeys. Meanwhile, Mother Yasoda came with a stick. Now Lala, he's feeding the monkey, he's got his back to Mother Yasoda. But all the monkeys, they saw that stick. Because those of you who've been to Vrindavan, you see all of us who stay permanently in Vrindavan, we all have a stick, isn't it? It's good for monkeys with tails and monkeys without tails also. Because that monkey in Vrindavan, he'll jump right on your shoulder and he'll grab your nice glasses off your nose, he'll jump on the wall, and that little part that sits on your nose, he'll start chewing on that. And you can yell and scream and wave your hands, you're out of his reach. He's out of your reach. As far as he's concerned, you don't exist. But if you have a stick, then immediately you show that stick, he throws his glasses and he runs up the tree. So those who live permanently in Vrindavan, we carry a stick. As you go across the street, you go to Vrindavan, you go across the street, buy some nice fruit, and just minding your own business, walking back across the street, one monkey will come from behind, tear your bag open, and all the monkeys will come, and as your fruit goes flying all over the street, they're all gathering and all that. So you need a stick to survive in Vrindavan. So Lala, he was at his back, but all the monkeys, they saw that stick. They all ran up the tree. When they all ran up the tree, then Lala turned around, he saw Mother Yasoda's coming with the stick. And he jumped down and began to run. And he was running all around the courtyard. And Mother Yasoda's chasing behind.